Welcome back. 16 minutes after the top of the hour, a Democratic lawmaker in Colorado coming under fire now for her remarks during a hearing on gun control measures Monday. State Senator Hudak lectured a female rape survivor that the assault would likely have been worse had she been armed with a gun. Watch this.
I just want to say that actually statistics are not on your side, even if you had had a gun. You said that you were a martial arts student and yet, person experienced in Taekwondo, and yet because this individual was so large, was able to overcome you even with your skills. And chances are that if you had had a gun, then he would have been able to get that from you and possibly use it against you.
Amanda Collins, who was assaulted at gunpoint in October 2007, was on the receiving end of those controversial remarks, and she joins me now live from Reno, Nevada this morning. Good morning to you, Amanda.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. What was your response back to that woman after she said that to you?
I said respectfully, Senator, you weren't there.
She was not the one who went through the rape that you went through.
Right, and I was there, and I know beyond a shadow of a doubt in my mind that had I been carrying that night, I would have at some point been able to stop my attack, and consequently, 2 other rapes would have been prevented, and a young life would have been saved.
Because the man who attacked you and raped you is now on death row after killing a woman. Did he have a gun when he attacked you?
He did. He did. He had no regard for the arbitrary line that is drawn at the University of Nevada, Reno.
Mm-hmm. He also, of course, broke the law in deciding to assault you. But do you feel like the onus has been placed on you as the woman, as the victim, in this discussion?
I believe that it was turned around to me. Yeah, it's interesting that they're talking about all the things that women can do to reduce the risk. And I talked about the experience I had in martial arts training and everything that I had done to reduce my risk, to show them that that's all it is risk reduction, and it's not a guarantee. And that my choice in how I want to protect myself should not be mandated by the government.
You say you can have all the training in the world, but the one equalizing factor between a male and a female is a firearm. And in fact, you had a firearm in your car.
Actually, it was in my home because as the law stands now in Nevada, you can't even have it in your vehicle on campus. And so I left it at home that night as a law-abiding citizen.
So you believe...
But yes, I was a permitted.
You believe in your heart.
I had my permit.
Had you had that gun with you, what would have happened?
I would have been able to stop my attack while it was in progress.
How are you doing now as a result of having been an assault victim?
Well, you know, the healing process is lifelong, and I'm speaking out about this because there needs to be a voice for women, you know. And even after I testified in Colorado, a woman came up to me and she gave me a hug and she showed me the whistle on her keychain, and she said, "Thank you for speaking out, because I'm not going to get a chance to testify, but this is the whistle that couldn't save me."
And of course, so, we remember famously the Colorado State Representative Joe Salazar, who said call boxes and whistles were plenty for women, that they didn't need to be carrying a concealed weapon. Amanda Collins, thank you for your bravery and for coming forward and telling your story. We appreciate it.
Well, thank you for having me.
What do you think about that? Let us know. Email or Twitter us.